Welcome back to the LexxExpress show. Subscribe, like, and comment. Yo, we got some news coming out of the WWE headquarters, man. 2K Sports and Ronnie 2K themselves pretty much tweeted this out, and it confirms a partnership for more launches. So Ronnie said, in all seriousness, such a pleasure meeting a person I have long admired, her presence, business acumen, and philanthropy, Stephanie McMahon, to partnering on many more WWE game launches. And then over here up top, you guys can see we got shout out to WWE and Stephanie McMahon for the continued partnership and an amazing launch of WWE 2K22. Here's to many more years of success. Hashtag it hits different. So guys, I see people immediately running to the comments and saying, oh, the launch was terrible, the game is trash. Look, take this with a grain of salt, man. What I'm about to say may irk you a little bit. Despite the game crashing a couple times on me, despite the server going down a couple times on me, it doesn't change the fact of how much fun I've had on this game. This is already my most played WWE game in a very, very long time. Now you can say I'm a casual. You could say that I'm not a real fan. But I've been playing WWE games since N64. Yeah, I'm 32 years old. Yes, I gotta tell you, I'm not a young little kid anymore. But I've played a lot of WWE games, guys. And I've put in a lot of hours on some of these games in the past. Now, I may not be the best gamer, WWE gamer in the world. I may not be the best, wrestler. But when a game is fun, like this one is, I freaking go deep into it. And I play everything that there is to play in there. And yes, this is not a perfect 10 out of 10. It's not. I've said this before on stream and in my other videos. It's not a 10 out of 10. But this game really does hit different. The gameplay, the graphics, and tons of modes. Even though some of them are lackluster, like GM mode. I agree with you guys on that. But we need to see this through. We've waited so long for this epic return to WWE games that we just got to see this through. We got to see what the building blocks for this 2K22 looks like. What does it look like? What will it be? Now, I keep saying this on stream when people ask me, what about 2K23 or 24 or whatever? And I just said, man, let me enjoy 22 first. And I mean that. But considering how good 22 was, we can literally get a carbon copy of the graphics and gameplay for 23 and build off of the success that they had in that, on that side of things, and add deeper modes for Universe, My GM. Even if they scrap Universe and they add the My GM and they add like a different career mode for regular wrestlers or something, I don't know. Point is, they could build off of this, and we need to see it through. That's all I'm gonna say in this video. We need to see it through. If you give the rights to EA, the game is gonna take longer to come out. It's gonna be quite some time for them to actually build a WWE game from the ground up. And it's going to be filled with microtransactions. And when you look around in terms of development, who else can you possibly get besides Ukes and now 2K to build a wrestling game? Now, WrestleCode is being made by a smaller studio. There's other wrestling games that have been made by smaller studios. Yes, I get you. But to the scale of this WWE game, right now, we need to stick to what we know, which is that 2K Sports delivered a very, very fun game, and we need to see it through. That's the message I'm hammering in this video. I want to see what you guys think. Comment down below. Obviously, 2K has to feel some sort of relief because they were at jeopardy of losing the deal, and I'm pretty sure WWE did talk to EA and didn't like what they heard in terms of how long it would take to get a game out, and probably did some research online as to how people felt about their microtransactions. Now, people can bash the microtransaction in my faction, but there's tons and tons of grinding there to do for absolutely nothing. Just your time and effort. So if you have been having a shitty time with 2K this year, I totally see why you would say that this was a terrible launch. But that's not the case for everyone. And once the game does get updated, it's going to be a much smoother ride. It's not like 2K20 where it was unsalvageable. This here can be saved for many of you that are having those glitches. That update 1.06 pretty much solved everything for me. Now, my game did stutter and kick me out of an online match and it dashboarded me, but I was able to do everything else flawlessly. I have a video on the channel where I didn't even edit it or cut it to make sure you guys saw what I was doing. So with that being said, man, I'm out of here. No more yip yapping. We got 2K making WWE games in the future, at least for the next couple years. Let's see what they got in store for us. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in, man. Peace.